Hi everyone, I think it's working. I hope it's working. It says I'm live. I'm just going to trust it. Sorry if there's a bit of delay at the start. Okay, sorry, I've just set up this whole new thing and I'm not really sure if it's working or not. Anyway, I'm just going to go with it. Let's fingers crossed it's working. So I'm going to do the reading for 2020. There's a bit of lag time on the video, so I'm getting a bit confused, but I think it's working, so I'm just going to run with it. So let's get started. Let's do a reading for 2020 and see what's going to come up. I've got a new deck of cards. They're the Dragon Oracle cards by Diana Cooper. So I'm just going to pull one of these and just see what comes up as an overall theme for this year. Now I know we're into January already, and that's fine. I've been meaning to get this happening for a little while yet, and just been busy. So I hope everyone's been well. Hope this new year has started well for you. Love to know how you're going and how the year's going for you. So, okay, let's just keep going. I just pulled one out, but I'm not really feeling it. So one that just came out is the Air and Water Dragon. Hopefully you can see this. Because there's a lag, I can't actually check how that is. And it says, trust your intuition, develop your psychic abilities, be open to enlightenment, express your inner song. So to me, that's the theme that we're going to be embodying this year, which is connecting to the higher frequencies and embodying that into ourselves. We need to trust our intuition more. This is going to be a year of developing our psychic senses even more and being open to enlightenment and the path that it brings. We're going to express our inner song. So expressing our inner truth, who we are, our authenticity, and bringing that to the world in a way that we haven't done before. I've put a post up recently, you might have seen, about how I see so much ego in so many people on the internet, and it disheartens me a little bit. And I think this year, though, we're going to see that taken away a lot more. And we're going to see the people who are really standing in their truth and their authenticity and integrity come to the fore, as those people are going to be cut down or forced to change what they do. Okay, and I really feel this is positive and it's needed. We're not going to buy into false beliefs anymore, and I can really see that shifting for us this year. And you know, there's been a mentor that I've had that has said the same thing, but this is what's really coming through with this card here, the Air and Water Dragon. And as we connect to those higher frequencies, you can't be in an ego state or in a false state, because you cannot connect to those energies unless you're in a true state. You know, being in ourselves and the highest version of ourselves and being true to ourselves means that our vibration is going to be higher, because we're embodying who we are. And we cannot step out into the world and be high vibing if we're putting a lot of false beliefs out there, a lot of false masks over our face of who we are. People are going to see through it, and we're not going to be able to connect into the true source as much anymore. This is really a time for us to step up, and this year that's going to happen a lot more. We're going to step up and be who we are and really show that to the world, and those who cannot be in themselves are going to fall away. They might not like it at first, but ultimately it's going to help them grow and step up into their true authenticity and a higher version of themselves. So wow, it's going to be a big year. If that's our overall theme, of stepping up into higher frequencies, being our true, developing our own psychic abilities, being open to enlightenment and showing our true inner song, what a wonderful year and what a beginning. You know, I can't wait for this next phase to begin. So there's another card I'm feeling that wants to come out with these dragon cards, and I'll just have a look here and see what that is. Oh, I hate doing that. Okay, Earth Dragon. Clears your path and the land around you. Stay grounded, be ready to serve. Stuck energy is clearing. You can move forward in your life. Awesome. So what I'm really feeling from this is that, like I said previously, all the false things are about to fall away. And our truth is coming forward. But we really need to, when we're open up the top, we need to be grounded as well. And you need to have that balance. You can't bring through information all the time and not be grounded. Otherwise, we just end up with issues. So definitely a good thing being grounded to the earth. Okay, I'm going to pick up those two cards. I thought there was more than two, so I'm just going to go and say what they are, because there's only two there. Air and Fire Dragon. Expand your creative energies. Harness your creativity, excitement, and enthusiasm. Communicate your passion. Actually, that creativity card, actually I just did a post on my Instagram and Facebook about that. I actually pulled that card the other day, but I was drawn to post about it this morning. So that really backs up what I was saying on my post about we've cleared away so much from our lives, and some of you may have been drawn to declutter. People, objects in your home, your email accounts. I've seen a lot of it happening. I've been doing it for the last few months, really doing it. And then it's about clearing away that and bringing in the new and creating the new. So what are you bringing into this world right now, and what are you creating and bringing forward? It's time to communicate your passion. So it's about being your true authentic self and then being able to bring that forward in the world. Okay, you need to be grounded, but you need to I can't say what I want to say here. It's just on the tip of my tongue, but it's not coming out. So we're going to be authentic, and it's about you, to how you express that in the world, and you're going to need your creativity to do so. Excuse me for a minute. Okay. Sorry, I feel very breathless at the moment, so I'm just going to tune into that a little bit. It's like there's so much wanting to come out, but I just can't say it quick enough, and I can't get that out. I just can't grasp this. Oh. Yeah, so I'm getting a bit breathless because they want me to bring forward stuff, and the dragon energy is very potent. I love dragons, and they're definitely things that are trying to convey messages. And it's like the dragon energy just wants to tell us so much and wants to help us, and it's like they're trying to get it all out, but I'm a mere mortal and I can't process it and get it out quick enough for them. Whew, and I really feel breathless. I guess, just being conscious of them being around us, helping us, these higher energies. I mean, if we're shifting into higher energies and vibrations, they're there to support us and help us and bring that forward. So this was the second card that came out. Earth and Water Dragon creates a foundation for new growth. A fresh start is coming with new opportunities. Nurture your ideas and harvest the abundance. Oops, I dropped that. Okay, I'm just going to look at these cards for a minute and just So sorry about the quiet, guys, but what I'm seeing with this card, I don't know if you can see that very well, sorry. This card, you're reaching up. You're jumping up to reach new heights, okay? New energies, new things in your life. This card is about then planting that into the earth, letting it flow down into the earth. So what we learn and what we achieve here in the higher vibrations and what we channel down will benefit all of mankind, okay? So that each and every one of us has a very important path, and each and every one of us has an important role in this life. And the Earth Dragon is helping you bring that out into the world, and it's going to spread out in lots of different directions. Nourishing the earth and nourishing the people, you're going to help the world evolve. For some people who have been inauthentic, it's going to cause change in their life, and they may feel as though it's kind of an explosion and a destruction of what they've known. But that is paving the way for the new. And it's making us let go of our old energies and bring new things in that we've never tried before in new ways. So we're open now to new ways and new things. Okay, I'm talking very vaguely here because this is a generic reading, but the old has definitely been cleared. And this is a good thing. I know here in Australia, I don't want to say much actually, but this is reminding me, Hair on Fire, of all the fires that we've had here and how much destruction we've had. And it's really horrible and sad. But it's really the Earth's way of shifting a lot of what has been, and we're going to make way for new things to happen and new ways of doing things. And then this one, the Earth and Water. So once we've cleared away and that destruction, or what seems like destruction to some, not everyone, and people who've been doing the work will not face this destruction as much, and it will not be as significant or as fearful. Well, it should be fearful anyway, but it won't be as huge for some if you've already been doing the work. But you will notice a change in things, in that the old ways of doing things no longer work, and the new ones, you need to think of new ways and new strategies for doing things. And once we do that, this card to me talks of nourishment and fulfillment and lushness and greenery and growth. And I don't know if they're like little dandelions or little lights all the way around, but it's like little bits of light are being spread around in the earth, waiting to bloom and flower and blossom a bit more. Sorry, I get itchy noses and sneezing when air pressure changes around me, and I'm starting to realize that I start to get this way when I'm channeling and doing readings, because I always thought, why do I start sneezing when I'm doing readings? And my nose gets itchy, and I think it's just pressure changes. So I'm picking up on the pressure changes of who's around me. And my ear's ringing now. Sorry, I need another drink. So I got most of the message out. There was something else they wanted to say. But that's what 2020 is about. We're moving up to the higher vibrations, grounding that into the earth. For some of us, probably for most of us, it may seem very destructive what's happening, but in the end, the light is planted and it will grow such wonderful and beautiful growth. And it will give us so much nourishment, not just to ourselves. That's what I'm really picking up on this. Previously, you know, we've talked about how things affect you this year, okay, how this is going to affect you, what's going to happen for you. You get readings for yourself, you know, and when you tune into YouTube's readings, you're really focusing on what you get out of it. And what I'm picking up from these cards is that time of individuality and selfishness kind of thing is sort of falling away. And what we do individually is going to be more part of the whole. Previously, people tried to make an impact, and sometimes they would, and sometimes it would just fall very shallow. And now, each and every one of us has a greater impact on the whole, is what I'm getting. So that's how that card comes into nourishing the earth, and it's spreading out. And see, ultimately, we're going to become more community-minded, community-focused, and more aware of how we impact the world around us. I think there's been a lot of, I'll just throw that plastic bag out because, you know, really, what does it matter? That kind of attitude, and that's going to shift now. More people have already started shifting and going, well, I'm not taking single-use plastic to the shop anymore. I'm going to take my containers and get meat from the butcher. You know, I'm going to take canvas bags, knitted bags, and go and get my fruit and veggies and not use plastic. We're becoming more community-minded, earth-focused. Earth-focused is huge. She nourishes us, Mother Earth, and without her we wouldn't be here. And we're really shifting at the moment from to we can do whatever we want to we can't do whatever we want, because what we do affects everything else. So that's really coming out this year as well. Sorry, I'm getting itchy nose now. So, okay. My breathlessness eased, but now it's coming back up. So there's something they still want to say, and I'm not quite there yet. So it eased in that last bit. What else do you want to tell me, dragons? What else is coming up this year? Dream big. Dream big, guys. Don't play small anymore. Reach out for the stars. You have what you can achieve. That doesn't make sense. Yeah. I'll let that one go. Release fears. Okay, guys. Dream big, release your fears. Don't let things play small. Find beauty. We're being guided to find beauty in the challenges that we are presented with. Okay, that old saying, look for the silver lining. We're being told to find the beauty in all things around us because it's there. So, for example, I'll go back to the fires. What's come out of that is the huge community spirit, okay, and everyone supporting everyone else. So that's the beauty in that situation, and I'm just getting goosebumps right now. So that message is spot on. Okay, they want us to find the beauty in the everyday and how we interact with everyone else. You know, sometimes people do us wrong, but we need to step back and find what that was teaching us. Okay, ask for help. If there's something you can't do, ask for help. Spirit guides, our team are always there for us, waiting to help. Just ask. Okay, I know I'm going very slow with this. I feel it's been a while since I've done this. They're telling me to clear my head. Clear our heads. Okay. Oh, itchy nose. Sorry, guys. A mentor recently told me that I'm very much in my headspace at the moment, and that's why I'm finding it hard to connect in with myself. And this card is telling me that we are all doing that. So this year, we really need to ground with the earth dragons into ourselves. So if you don't already, you need to make time each day to physically release your fears, okay? Dream big. Ask for help. Find the beauty and clear our head every day. So if you don't already have a daily practice, now is the time this year to really bring that in to help support us moving forward. Okay, I like that. I'm going to leave that there for now for those cards, and we're going to go into a different set right now. Just going to take those away. Okay, what else? We're going to change it up a bit because I feel like that message is now done. Thank you, Dragon. Thank you. Oh, so what else is this year going to bring in for us? Let's change it up a bit. What else are we going to see? What else coming in? Oh, gosh. I feel like maybe it's the spirits around me. There's things falling on my nose. Okay, so what else can you tell us, spirits, about today, this year, 2020? What are we bringing in this year? So we know we're bringing in a higher consciousness. We need to ground that down. Okay, we need to embody it. There may be some changes, and we need to be creative about what we bring in. Our intentions, our dreams. Okay, it's time to start creating what you are here to do, your life purpose, and bring that forward. Okay, and then knowing that what we do is here to help the greater good. So 4 cards have just fallen out. So this year is about energy healing. Your natural energy healing abilities are an important part of your life purpose. Flowers. Oh no, there's lots more. Okay, we're working with flower essences. Practice. And nutrition. So what I'm picking up here, okay, so when I was talking about that first card of diving up into the energies, okay, and raising our vibration, being attuned to higher energies this year, to support that, we're going to need to focus on our nutrition and our health. Okay, I was going to try and change this, but they still want me to talk about this. So this is obviously a big part. So to support what we're going to be integrating, we need to support ourselves nutritionally. Eating wholesome foods, less chemicals, filtered water, and really supporting and nourishing our body as the vessel that it is. If you need to go and get energy healing this year to help support yourself, then go and do it. This is a card saying that we need to stay high vibrating to bring everything down so that we can fulfill our purpose on this earth right now. This year is about setting up who we are. So we need to support that, to lay the strong foundations so that the next few years we can step out and really show the world and give the world the gifts that we are meant to bring. So this year, we're going to integrate those gifts, okay? So we need to support ourselves in doing so. So nutrition and energy healing, like I said before, you need to have a daily practice. And talking of practice is this one. So we need to have our daily practice of meditating, of clearing our energies, but of also practicing our purpose and our gifts that we are here to bring. Okay, so for example, me, I know I have a book to write. So for me, I'm going to really focus on writing at least a page or something each day, at least each week, if I can't manage each day. Okay, so I have that goal that I have to write that book this year. So I really need to put into practice time each day to do that. And that's just an example. So if your gift is Reiki, or your gift is readings, then you need to practice it each day. Okay, whatever you are here to bring, you need to do a bit of it each day, or at least weekly, to bring it fully into the world. Flowers and nature are here to support us as well this year. So really get out in nature as much as you can, and if you can't get out in nature, bring nature to you. Okay, bring yourself some flowers and have healing energies, and if not, put photos and pictures on your wall of flowers and landscapes that may induce a calm feeling to you. So I hope that makes sense. So this year we're bringing in a lot of energy, and we really need to support it. We are up-leveling and integrating so much, more than we ever have before. Okay, so our spirit guides are trying to get us to really nourish ourselves so that we can do that. It's another card for 2020. Time tunnels, karmic lesson, karmic healing. Look for teaching and the lessons from the past. Time to heal and move forward. Healing fears. Time travel into the past or future for healing, courage, wisdom, and freedom. I often seem to get this card. Always. So, if you have not cleared away everything you've meant to clear away and needed to clear away, then you need to get onto that. You may need to go into the past and clear past lives. We need to heal any fears within us right now. We cannot be fearful or be in that energy, okay, that darker energy. We need to bring more light into the world. So we need to heal from those hurts. We need to bring in the light. We can do it. Sorry. Okay. Anything else? Ride the waves. Okay, so for some of us, it may still be turbulent. I know I guess what called maybe a gatekeeper or someone. I'm someone that goes through things before everyone else does. So, and then I hold the path and the way. So I've already been through a lot of waves, but some of you will be going through that this year. So just ride them out. Know that with every up, there's a down, and every down, there's an up. Okay, and you will come out the other way, and soon it will be smooth waters. So don't worry. If there's turbulence in your life right now and this year, just be prepared. Just know that it's just part of the healing. Okay, and to support yourself, use your nutrition, use your flowers, and use the energy healing to help you through. So these three things will help you through this year. And practice, your daily practice, whether it's yoga, meditation, or anything else. Okay, so what blocks? Let's look at what blocks we might clear this year. I'm just going to put those cards away. I feel very quiet today. I feel very quiet. I know there's a lot of people out there that are very full on, and that's not me. That's not my style. So, but I'm feeling even more reserved today. So maybe there's a call for that. Maybe it's telling us that instead of being loud, boisterous and out there, maybe we all need to take time to step back and just appreciate what's around us and take time to be with ourselves in stillness and in peace and present a more peaceful version of ourselves to the world. So I'm looking at these cards. They're by Rebecca Lee, one of my mentors here. Unlock Your Love Blocks. She just sent me these cards, and she's a beautiful person. And we're going to look at what blocks we're going to be clearing this year. What blocks are we going to be working through? I was going to say learning, but I guess that's the same, working through and learning from. And this one keeps coming into my eye, so I'm just going to, responsibility. It's not what happens, it's what you do about it. So it's taking responsibility for our actions. Okay, yes, situations might happen and circumstances happen to us, but we need to take our part and our responsibility for what we've done in that situation. Perpetrators and victims, we all play a part, and that's something that is not always easy to sit with, and I am talking from experience there. But we all came to this earth to learn our lessons, and part of the journey is learning them, and we need to know and recognize and accept the part that we have played. So this year we're working through any issues or situations that you have not taken responsibility for. And we're going to be speaking our truth. So blocks in where we haven't been able to speak our truth, and blocks in where we haven't been able to say what we want or express who we are, they're going to be cleared, and we're going to be working through those this year. Okay, so it's important for our voice to be out there, and we're going to be clearing those blocks so that we can bring to the world the gifts that we are meant to be bringing. What other blocks are we working through? Past lives again, yeah. So any blocks from your past lives that are playing out, we're going to be working through those again a bit more this year. And also what I'm picking up is that our gifts from past lives are going to be presenting themselves, and we're going to be integrating them into ourselves this year as well. One more. Okay, and nostalgia. Your happiness is here and now, not back then. Okay, so there's times in life when we can often look too far back, and that's not helpful and it's not healthy. And this card is reminding us to be in the present. Okay, so this year we're really going to focus on not all of the hurts and the wrongdoings that we've been through in life, but the present moment and how we can heal that and how we can turn it around and resolve it. So this year, it's really important that we don't reflect too much on the past, and we integrate and find the golden light of the past and bring it situations and bring it into today and integrate it. Okay. I'm just thinking if there's anything else. I think we're nearly getting there. I hope that this has been good for you. I hope you've enjoyed it. Let me know if this resonates with you, this reading. There's a lot of stuff coming up here. So 2020 is a big year. Okay, we're really clearing away. We're moving to a higher vibration, and we really need to support that and bring that in. 2020 is about laying the foundation really well of who we are. We've cleared away so much, and for so many of us, I know for me, it's been 8 years of clearing away. So it's now time to start building. And to do that, we need to really focus on our present self and of bringing in those energies and grounding them, doing our daily practices, nurturing our bodies, and really presenting as the authentic, true self that we are to the world. Are there any other messages for 2020? Okay, this card always comes up, daughter. It's one of the ones I always get. The answer to your question involves your daughter. Okay, so what I'm picking up on is that the younger generation are here to show us how and to really force that change. Okay, it's been building momentum, but the younger generation, and even especially the younger feminines, are not going to tolerate what we've been doing anymore. We really need to move that forward. And they're really here to propel us as a whole community forward. Also, it's asking us to reflect on and love the inner child that we were. Remember her dreams and her longings, her hopes and her wishes. Okay, and bring those into your life now. Now is the time to bring those in. Son. Okay, your son is watched over and protected as he explores this world. I have both sons and daughters, so that's quite funny. But I guess daughter and son means that we are all equal. Yeah, the younger generation is really going to step up this year, I feel. They're really going to not take no for an answer anymore. It's been building for the last few years, and I really feel they're going to really make a noise. Okay, I can get them stamping their feet here. They're really going to make a noise. They've been sent here to change things, because we as an older generation may have fell too much into the fear and let that overcome us, but they're really here now to help push us through. And they really are. So pay attention to what the younger generation are saying, because that's where things are going to shift. And I'm getting goosebumps. Okay, so they are really going to start shifting things and helping us shift. We here paved the way and we led the way forward, and I'm getting so many goosebumps. But you know, we tried our best, but we need a bit of help, and they're here to help us, and they're really here to shift it. And when we can't be in complacency anymore, they're not allowing that to happen. Okay, so I really have a lot of love and respect for the younger generation, and I'm so honored that they have chosen to step up and come forward at this time to help us. I kind of feel a bit of guilt there, but that's a fear, isn't it? It's a false fear, and I don't want to be in that energy. I am so grateful and honored that they are coming forward to help us and to strengthen our resolve to get things changed on this planet. So that's just beautiful. So pay attention. I mean, as everyone knows, Greta has, you know, made a huge splash recently with climate, but she's not going to be the only one. She's not going to be the only one. There are quite a few that are going to step up right now. And I can just feel the energy moving around me. Just pay attention. This year we're going to see more young ones step out and step into the limelight and really be forceful in what their beliefs are. And it's going to help change things for the better. And I've got so many goosebumps. It is unbelievable. So So that'll be interesting to watch, to see which young ones are going to be stepping up, because they are. And even in your own life, if you have younger ones around you, pay attention to what they're saying, because maybe that's triggering something for you to do. And action you need to take, because nothing happens by chance. So if they're having a conversation with you about something, maybe you need to reflect on that and see what it is that you need to change right now, or perhaps help them to change. Summer. Everything that you're asking for becomes yours in the summertime. I mean, for us in Australia, we're already in summer. But by the end of the year, I really feel an ease and a grace by the end of the year. We can really take a breath. Right now, everything seems really heavy, really hard. But I really feel by the end of this time next year, in summer, things are going to change, and we're going to feel really light and airy, or a lot more light and airy and breezy. Yeah. Things will be different in a year's time, very different, I feel. It's going to be a big year, a big year. But everything is okay. So don't worry, it's all working out in a beautiful way, and whatever's going to happen this year, everything is okay. So I'm actually going to leave that there for now. Sorry, it's really, it's going to be a good year. Okay, we're try and recap on what I can remember. We're shifting up. We're getting messages, a higher vibration. We need to embody that into ourselves, ground it, have our daily practices and our rituals to help support us, look after our bodies and nourish it. There may be change for those that are still not yet there. It may seem destructive, but just know that it's not. It allows for a new creativity to come forward and a new way of doing things for us. And you know, if you've been through that shaking of the foundation already, then now is your time to really start putting into place things that you haven't done before, ways you haven't worked. Okay, that's all going to come in, and now is your chance to really create something new in the world. But what you're here to be and your authentic purpose is really coming out now, and you can't be this false self anymore. You really need to step out and be who you are. We need to take responsibility for everything that's happened, our part in all that has happened. We can't be singular anymore. We can't say that if I throw something in the bin, it's not going to affect anybody else. That kind of community spirit of everything that I do affects someone else, and I need to be responsible for my own actions, either now, in the future, or in the past. We need to be able to speak our truth and speak who we are, and not be afraid to do so, because we all have a voice and we all have a reason and we all have a purpose. So our voice is valued, every single one of us, and we need to use it now. We need to clear up any past lives that may be impacting us, not to look too much into the past anymore. Now is about being in the present. Okay, we might be bringing some gifts from the past forward, and that's wonderful. I feel we'll use them in a new and different way. Maybe we'll use them in the same way we did previously, but maybe it won't have so much fear and lower vibrations attached to it. We'll use it in a more creative and light-filled way. So take the lessons of the past, see the silver lining, and bring them forward. Support yourself in nourishing your health by energy healing, food, being out in nature, and having flowers around you and bringing it into your house so that you're constantly surrounded by healing nature energies. And pay attention to the younger generation. Okay, they're going to have some surprises for us this year, and I really feel that it's our duty and part of our responsibility to support them and to let them know it's okay to be heard and it's okay for them to speak out. And in doing so, we'll work together and we'll really change things up. So by next summer, things will be different. Things will be very different. And that may cause some fear in people. But don't be fearful, because like I said, that destruction is needed to make way for the new and better ways, and everything is okay, and we're always loved and supported. So I'm going to leave it there. Thank you everyone for watching. Please like this, subscribe if you really like it so you can get more. Tell me in the comments whether this resonated, if you want to see more of this content. I have mentioned previously I'm moving away more from twin flame readings. I may do one every now and then if the demand is there, but let me know. I'm happy to do monthly readings. If you want me to do weekly readings, just let me know in the comments below. I would love that. And please subscribe and share. I would be so honoured. Thank you so much. And if you want to book a personal reading for this year, then my links are all in the description box. So thank you so much. I send you so much love and blessings for the year ahead. I hope that it really brings you everything you desire. I hope that you're able to embody everything into your life right now, and be the authentic, true person that you are. And part of that for me is being on here and being present more and being the real me and not being afraid to show it. So yeah, sending you all love. Thank you for being here. I love you all. Thanks. Bye.